I get that not everyone is super serious about fitness and bodybuilding and putting on muscle, looking a certain way. Some people just want to be fit and they just want to live a good, healthy life. But if you are serious about fitness, about putting on muscle and looking a certain way, then you have to stop. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lakshay Naidu and I make videos about vegan health, fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle. So if you're into that kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe. It'll really help my channel out a lot. Now, if you're serious about fitness, about bodybuilding, then you have to really consider alcohol. That's what I want to talk about in this video because it is a serious thing. Now, alcohol is one of the most consumed drug in the world, and almost everyone, most 99% of people that I meet drink alcohol. Now, I want to talk about exactly why alcohol is so bad in terms of fitness and bodybuilding, but also I'm going to give you guys some tips on how you can handle yourself in social situations where everyone around you are drinking and you don't want to feel left out in those kinds of situations. I just turned 24 and it's been about a year since I gave up alcohol for good because I wasn't the biggest fan of alcohol to start off with. Now I know a lot of young people, especially my age, 24, 18 to 24, 25, even 18 to 30. A lot of people enjoy going out to clubs, enjoy partying, enjoy drinking, and I've seen it a lot in my life. I used to work as a security guard. I did so for about 2 years in a club, and I saw people my age getting absolutely smashed every single weekend. Not only is alcohol bad, but also the effects of alcohol. Now, if you're serious about gymming and you go to gym, if you train everything, if you train every muscle part twice a week, if you're eating a clean diet, if you're serious about either losing fat, putting on muscle, or trying to look a certain way, then you have to steer away from alcohol. Now, when I talk about alcohol, I just want to make it clear I'm not talking about the people that have a glass of wine or a beer every now and then. That's completely fine. But I'm talking about people that go out to town, go out clubbing, get absolutely smashed. If you feel a hangover the next morning or the next day, that's drinking. You're drinking too much. And that's what I'm talking about. Getting smashed. Now, if you go out every single weekend and you're going to be drinking, it's not only the alcohol that's going to affect your gains, it's also the lack of sleep. Now, when you go out, you get home super late or you sleep super late, and I get it. Like Monday to Friday, you're working and you want to have a fun weekend, but it's just not optimal. It's not sustainable when it comes to your health and fitness because you're going to be losing a lot of sleep and that cycle continues. And sleep is one of the main things when it comes to building muscle. If you're going to be drinking, dehydration is also a serious thing to consider. But essentially, you're going to be losing a lot of sleep by going out. So, going out every once in a while is completely fine. And once again, I'm not talking about people who go out every once in a while, have a few drinks, not get super smashed. That's completely fine. But I'm talking about people my age. I'm talking about people, it happens all ages, but most commonly I see it with people around my age, younger than me, going out every single weekend and getting smashed and losing their sleep. And people don't realize how important sleep and water actually is. And of course, if you're going to be drinking, realistically, you're not going to be drinking a lot of water. I don't see many people carrying around a big bottle of water, and even getting a glass of water in a really packed, crowded club is annoying. You can have a few glasses, but not that's not nearly enough to keep you hydrated because alcohol dehydrates you and you have to constantly be drinking lots of water. And let's say even if you do somehow get your proper sleep even after a night out, what commonly happens when you drink lots of alcohol on a night out is you crave junk food. Now, all those calories that you just took in, empty calories, it sends a signal to your body that you need calories. You need some sort of real food. That's why people feel so hungry. People crave junk food a lot. And if you're going out and you're partying with your friends and they're going to be eating out and you're drunk as well, you're more likely to give in and just have junk meal. So sleep, dehydration, and junk food. Those are three things when it comes to drinking alcohol and how it affects your muscle building and your fitness goals. But one other big thing that happens when you drink alcohol is that your testosterone decreases. This happens. So when you drink alcohol, when you get super drunk, not even super drunk, when you get drunk enough to have a hangover the next day, your testosterone decreases and you feel less motivated and you feel less likely to, you just feel like crap. And I've certainly been there. I've been so smashed the night before that for a week I just felt super crappy and I just couldn't do anything. I was demotivated, and it was because my testosterone had come down. It decreases, and it takes about 3 days, 3 to 4 days for it to completely come back up to normal. So is that really worth it? And what happens when your testosterone decreases is you feel less motivated to go to the gym. And I've felt like this before as well. If when I've had a big night out, I felt so hungover the next day that I couldn't train the next day. And then I felt the effects of that alcohol for at least 2 days after that, where my workouts felt super shitty and I could genuinely feel how crap they were. And no matter how much I tried, it was just in my mind, it was something was off. I didn't know what it was back then, but now I do. It's because my testosterone decreased. I just want to make it clear once again that you can go out, you can have a good night, you can have one or two drinks, not get super smashed, but still have a fun time. But I'm talking to people who are serious about putting on muscle, serious about fitness, because I see so many people around my age, younger than me, complain so much that they can't progress in the gym, that they're not putting on muscle, that they're not doing this, they're not doing that. And they still go out and drink. They get super smashed. And honestly, if you're getting drunk, you have no right to complain that you're not progressing in the gym. Because if you're serious about putting on muscle, if you're serious about bodybuilding, then you have to take away these roadblocks that come in your way. And drinking alcohol is one of them. I think drinking alcohol is much worse than having a cheat meal. Having a cheat meal isn't even that bad. Drinking alcohol, it's just, it's such a big roadblock, and it takes away like 3 to 4 days off of your gym. You're not going to feel on top of your performance. What's the point? And I know that sometimes the pressure, the peer pressure of having all your friends around you drinking alcohol can sometimes force you to give in as well. So here are some things that I do to not feel left out when I'm out drinking or when I'm just out with friends. So when there's people around you with a glass in their hands and they're drinking alcohol, it can feel like you're getting left out because you don't have any drink in your hand like they do. So what I do is get a drink, get a Diet Coke. Diet sodas are my favorites because I love Pepsi Max. I love any kind of diet soda. So get a diet soda, put it in a glass so you don't feel left out. And no one's going to ask you anything. No one's going to be like, oh, why aren't you drinking? Why aren't you doing that? You should drink. No one's going to try to peer pressure you. Just have a glass in your hand. It'll help you feel like you're fitting in more and not getting left out, because peer pressure is a real thing. And sometimes you can just be like, screw it, I'm just going to drink this one night. You don't want that to happen. So I like to always have a drink, either a Diet Coke, Pepsi Max, or any kind of diet soda. And I honestly think there should be more non-alcoholic beverages in clubs, and it's just frustrating that there aren't. But hopefully that's slowly changing now with all these zero alcohol beers and stuff coming out, which is also another thing. I love beer. I've always genuinely loved the taste of beer, and I love Heineken Zero, which is a zero alcohol beverage, and one bottle has around 69 calories, which is barely anything, which is about the same calories as a banana. So I like to have Heineken Zero whenever I'm feeling like a beer, but now it's been a year since I've quit drinking forever, and I think that's one of the best changes that I've made. I wasn't always the biggest fan of alcohol to begin with. I've always just liked beer, but now zero alcohol beer for me tastes just like the real thing, which I absolutely love. So I feel like I can still have fun without alcohol. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really hope this helps you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down anything you may want to ask me and I will respond. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.